I've got plenty to be thankful for. Welcome to Analyze This, Mr. Bond, my channel where I discuss the adventures of James Bond 007 and dig for what lies beneath the surface. Today is a special Thanksgiving episode of Analyze This, Mr. Bond. This year has been a very rich year for me and this channel. I have always said that I do this channel to connect with fellow Bond fans. For me, this channel is about social connection, social engagement, making friends, making connections. And I've seen that happen this year in spades. My channel's subscriber count has more than doubled over the past year. I'm overwhelmed by the level of engagement I receive from you all. This is a lo-fi channel. It's just me, my face, my voice, my thoughts, and the fact that so many of you find that interesting enough to engage with and also express such thoughtful, extensive comments. It fills my heart with joy. It is honestly so rewarding. So thank you so much for all your support. It means the world to me. From a broader Bond community perspective, we have really been seeing the community make the most of this period of relative silence. We're waiting for news about the next Bond movie, which probably won't even arrive until 2027. So even if we start to get a trickle of news next year, it's going to be a slow trickle. Bond 26 isn't going to come exploding onto the scene next year with a full cast and plot summary and everything to inspire a lot of speculation. It's going to be a slow burn creative process as that movie slowly takes shape. But next year, we're going to see even more Bond fan events. I am so excited that this community is becoming so much more tangible, so much more connected. I have met so many people in person that I've been talking to online for years in the past year, and I can't wait for that to continue next year. I'm hearing buzz about so many different things that are coming up in 2025. I can't wait to be able to connect with you all in person, in addition to continuing to connect with you virtually. Honestly, I've been enjoying the way the community has really rallied around celebrating the anniversaries of Bond movies, using that as an opportunity to explore those movies in new ways and engage in new conversation around those movies. Just because those movies have existed for decades doesn't mean there's not more to discover there. We change in relationship to those movies. Every time I go back to these movies, I find something a little bit new, or I find my perspective has evolved. So I'm really looking forward to exploring the anniversaries that are coming next year, which are Thunderball, A View to a Kill, Goldeneye, Spectre. That's a pretty wild grab bag of movies, and I can't wait to hear what the community comes up with as they start exploring these movies from a fresh point of view. Similarly, I've seen Bond fans just rally around a lot of underexplored corners of the Bond phenomenon. We're talking about continuation novels that people didn't really pay attention to are now being rediscovered and re-explored. Things like Jeffrey Deaver's Carte Blanche. I revisited that this year alongside some other Bond fans who are rediscovering it, and I found a lot to enjoy there. I think the continuation novels are a great way to kind of fill this space, just like I think the Bond comics, which are ongoing right now, are a great way to fill that space. And finally, I'm just so thankful for how passionate this community is on the whole. Beyond my channel, beyond my particular subset of interests, I am seeing so many people come alive here on YouTube, on Instagram, elsewhere, and bring new perspectives to bear on the James Bond phenomenon. This is a character that has inspired so many people, and that passion does not seem to be dimming. If anything, it seems to be ramping up. If anything, the Bond fan community is gaining momentum as we head into the next year. And related to that, I'm just so thankful for the Bond community. I think there's been a bit of a lull since No Time to Die came out. People are adjusting to what that movie meant for the Bond series, as they should. It was such a huge, pivotal moment for the character. Even if it made you angry, that film gave something to the Bond community, something really new, something that the community has had to wrestle with. And I'm grateful for that. And out of that period of reflection, I'm seeing so much more excitement and engagement and new voices popping up on social media. And their passion is reigniting my passion. I see new ideas, new perspectives about Bond every single day that I engage with this community. And that gives me a lot of excitement for what's going to come around the corner, but also just a lot of gratitude for the year past. So much of what I've done on this channel has taken its cues from other people exploring the broader Bond phenomenon. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing that again, we're going into a year where we're in charge of what we want to explore, how we want to explore it, how we want to engage with one another, and how we want to make the most of James Bond. I just once again want to reiterate an enormous thank you to you all. You all have been so gracious, so wonderful, and my heart is so full on this Thanksgiving Day. I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving if you're American. Otherwise, I wish you very happy holidays. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one.